What's up, guys? We're back with the Film Scoop podcast, and
We
we're gonna be
love film,
woo, and we're gonna be talking about Comic Con.
and that's it.
That's it.
So I mean, we all know what we're here for. We're here for the big shit, the Marvel. But before that, we're gonna talk about the smaller things. We're gonna build up to that, right? Right, Abby.
Yeah, can't have the best
Um,
part first.
yeah, best. Yeah, save the best for last. And by that I mean, Abby, you're mostly gonna be talking about this stuff, okay?
Yep.
So first off, um, sorry. Abby, what did you think of the John Wick Chapter 4 trailer?
It was a trailer for a movie that's like a year away.
All right, cool. That's awesome. I'm sure you're already done.
Yeah.
Dude. Speaking of trailers that are a year away, why does fucking Christopher Nolan, always get trailers out 2 years before his movies come out? Like I remember seeing a
Oh,
Tenet trailer, like 2018, right? And now we're seeing
yeah.
Oppenheimer trailers now.
I know. It's like, what are you doing?
How? No, I just want to know how he does that. Like, how do you? How?
I
It's 2 years from being done. How are you making a trailer? I mean, they're
I
not
know.
like big
Right?
trailers. They're more like very small teasers. But I mean, like he always does
Still,
it.
every movie he's gotta build suspense for.
I wonder what the big confusing thing about Oppenheimer will be.
No wonder.
All right, Abby, what'd you think of the Dungeons and Dragons trailer?
Well,
Honor among thieves.
Honor
Among.
Among Thieves. Can't forget that. Among. Um, I mean, it's just gonna be a medieval theme movie. It's just
Yeah,
gonna
I was
have the
gonna say
D&D
that the
name.
idea of making a Dungeons and Dragons movie makes no sense if you ask me. Because
It's
the whole
just
entire
gonna be
point, I thought the whole point of Dungeons and Dragons is that you create it yourself, the story.
yeah,
They
like
have like
I
there is like predetermined like character type things, right? I know that, right?
yeah yeah. What I'm thinking, they're probably
But
gonna have like a certain because there's certain characters that are already pre-made, so like they might have the villain be a pre-made villain to make to relate it to D&D. Or like they have D&D monsters, like they had mimics in it, but it's very much not D&D based.
it just kind of
It's just
feels
like
like we
a
need a name
medieval
for
movie.
this medieval movie, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, we want to use a chest with a mouth. Let's make it a Dungeons and Dragons movie.
That's like a Dark Souls reference. I'll be like Dark Souls made it first. All right, Abby. What did
All
you
right.
think of the Game of Thrones House of the Dragon trailer?
I mean, I actually have hope for this show. I mean,
It's a
like
show. Is it
it's
like
a
a
show.
limited series or is it like gonna go on for a while?
I think it's limited. It's based on a book.
Bro, did you hear that?
Did I hear that? No, I read the book.
No, did you never mind. Just my dog just
Oh,
gagged a hairball.
oh no, I did not hear
What's
that.
wrong with you, dude? Why is he in my
Um,
room? Get out of here. What?
but I don't like um it's I hope because of what George R. R. Martin said that he said he got to see 9 out of the 10 episodes filmed and that he really likes them. And
Well,
also
I
it's
thought
not
the common thought process, the common thing. I don't know the word I'm looking for here is about Game of Thrones was that when they had a book to go off of, it was good, and when they didn't, it was bad.
yep. Well,
So if they
it's a
have a
different
book to
director.
go off of,
It's not David and Dan. It's a different I don't remember his name
oh.
because
All
they've
right, we're
become
speedrunning
famous.
this, Abby. Shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah, we're still running. Yeah. But apparently,
Speedrunning.
hopefully, it's good. It's
Hopefully
good. It
it's
comes
good.
out in a month.
Hopefully it's good, Abby. Hopefully it's good.
Hopefully.
All right, that is our small news from Comic Con, the small shit. But before I get to DC and Marvel and all their shticks, I want to do a quick review of a movie that came out this week. Yeah, remember guys, we do reviews, even though Abby doesn't watch movies anymore for some reason.
I have work.
Um, shut the fuck up. Nope, guys. Nope came out, guys. Guys, Nope came
No.
out. I had I I haven't seen Us. I like Get Out. Nope is the same level of Get Out, if you ask me. I
Yeah.
heard going into this, it was like really mixed things, either the best or the worst of the three. And the common criticism was, "What the fuck did I watch?" But I got it, and I really liked it. It was there was one criticism that I could not agree with at all, which was that was the least scary of the three. I haven't seen Us, but I can tell you it was a lot more creepy than fucking Get Out. Get Out, like what? I'm afraid of white people. No,
Elsa was creepy, but it wasn't exactly like I wasn't like oh.
fucking. This isn't spoiling because it's in the trailer. The fucking UFO type shit. I can't. No, I don't know how to say it. Never mind. The
I remember
I'll put
seeing it.
quotations aliens is creepy as hell, okay? Just the concept of that. You see in the trailer, bro. Don't look up
Yeah,
and don't get fucking sucked in the sky. That shit's scary.
that's pretty spooky.
Yeah, I didn't have nightmares. I didn't go home but there's one scene that was like pretty creepy, bro. It's in a stage area. That's all I'll say. Um
Okay.
it's pretty just entertaining. The only confusing part was towards the end. I just felt like a few things weren't clear enough. But then, like 10 minutes later, I'd be like, "Oh, okay." But it's not even like plot related. Just like characters do things, and you're like, "Why are they doing that?" Oh, okay. I think I understand it now. Because they don't like lay it out. They just
Okay.
hope you know what they're doing.
Yeah, okay. So it'd be a good movie to watch twice too.
Yeah, I guess.
Like Tenet was
Yeah.
a good movie to watch
Yeah, when
twice.
I was watching Nope, I went, "This would be. I want to rewatch this." I probably won't because it's too long. But yeah, if there was a problem, it's probably that's just too long. I don't know why
Yeah.
every movie's so long these days.
2.5 hours now.
Yep. All right, Comic Con, Abby.
Oh my God.
The first thing of the Marvel and DC announced was the animation panel held by Marvel.
Yep.
This is not on my tier list I made, which I'll get into later.
Oh, yeah.
But there are 4 Marvel animated things coming in the next 2 years. This is not an order of a release because I already forgot. But we got was it 5? It was 5. Sorry, I Am Groot. You know that it's going to
Yeah.
change television. Like 5 shorts coming very soon. I'm not gonna watch them, but I'm sure Abby will love to watch them. Right, Abby? You're gonna watch them, right?
Yep.
Yep, yep. Because I'm sure it's our demographic, right, Abby?
Oh yeah, we are definitely
Hardcore,
meant to
TV
watch.
mature.
Yeah.
I think I watched half the trailer. I just saw Groot poop a leaf or some shit, and then a bunch of bugs liking it. I don't know what the fuck happened.
I think you decided that's not your movie.
Cannot wait. Cannot wait. But the lesser news, of course, of the 5. First there was Spider-Man freshman year.
Yeah.
Which they said was canon, but it's very clear that it's not. Unless they're doing that shit where they're saying that the multiverse is canon, which would mean every single fucking movie ever is canon.
Yeah.
Because that's how the multiverse works. Technically, every single thing
Morbius.
is a Morbius is canon.
Morbius is canon.
But yeah, you're gonna get Norman Osborn. We're gonna get Doc Ock. We're gonna get his Peter Parker's best friend is fucking someone from the Runaways and Harry Osborn.
Yeah.
And there's no Ned or MJ. There's
Like old Spider-Man stuff.
it just feels like another Spider-Man animated show, which it's okay, but not really made it not as exciting not being in the MCU. I mean, what do you think of this show? What does it look like to you?
Yeah, like yeah, I'm kind of sad it's not gonna be the MCU, but like, I mean, I'll watch it, but it's a Spider-Man animated show.
We've seen so much of
How much?
this,
Yeah, like how original can you be?
especially with no offense. I like how they have some obscure villains, but it's not the greatest villain lineup. It's kind of just like, oh, Okay, we've seen Doc Ock way too much, or maybe not too
Yeah,
much, but a lot.
we've seen a
And the
lot of
rest of
that.
them are pretty obscure, which I'm excited to see what they do with it. But like, how cool can you make their stories? I don't know.
Yeah.
Worrying and exciting slightly. I don't. I was really hoping this was a prequel. I don't know who you make a villain then, but actually, what I would have loved from this show to be,
What?
I would have loved this show to be freshman year of college,
Oh yeah,
and
that
make
would have
this
been.
show between Spider-Man 3 and 4, and so
Yeah,
you can do a bunch of villains, and then not have to do it live action because that's always a problem with live action. You can't do every villain, but
yeah,
shows can do so much more because they have so much more episodes. So a freshman year of college would be perfect because you could see the starting of him being like alone and shit, and get some more obscure villains, so that in the fourth one you can have a big villain.
yeah.
I just got myself excited for a concept that's not even what's happening. I
That
wish that
that's
was it.
yeah. Yep, that happens.
Man, I really wish that was it. But we're probably just gonna wait for Spider-Man 4 for Phase 6 or some shit. Um,
Yep.
Other than that, there was What If Season 2. Gotta say, there's a few examples, but I'm not gonna say them because I kind of wish I want to get through this animation shit. Just didn't like What If Season 1. It was too childish. I get that was the point. There's supposed to be child shows. It's for everyone, right? But
Yeah.
I just didn't like it because I don't want to watch little child's cartoons sometimes. Maybe if I am in the mood for it, but I never am. The best cartoons, children cartoons, are the ones that both kids and adults can watch because you have the kid jokes, but you have the jokes that kids don't understand. And you
Yeah.
have themes that can hit for both adults who experience it and kids who don't know much about it but see their characters feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But What If this didn't do that? It was more like, look at this wacky joke I'm about to make, guys. Kids laugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they had like a horribly written villain. But anyway, it was not. This is not a review of season one. Season one of What If. I'm just not that
Oh,
excited for What If season two, but I'm
me
gonna watch
neither.
it because I watch most of the Marvel shit. Even except, I think the first one I have not finished was Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
But I probably even will too. Still before Captain Marvel 2 comes out. So yeah, there was. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, Marvel Zombies.
hmm
That. Sorry, Abby. What do you think of What If season 2?
I'm gonna watch it, but it's same opinion as you, pretty much.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go quick for Marvel Zombies and next one. Marvel Zombies. Not much to say except that it's TV mature, so maybe it'll actually fix the problems for What If and actually a good show.
Yep.
Because who doesn't like a good zombie show? I know they're overdone, but they're still fun.
He loves zombies.
Just who doesn't want to see superheroes try to fend off zombies while, like, on the run or some shit? Just a simple thing is like, oh, we gotta get across the country and there's zombies. It's like the most cliche plot. But with
Yeah, but it's
superheroes,
still
it make it
fun.
fun. With superheroes and gore, it'll still be fun.
Yeah.
And then there's X-Men 97, a
87.
continuation 97.
I thought it was 87.
No, 80s cartoons fucking sucked balls. 97.
Okay.
um, I didn't watch the originals. I guess I will. I don't know. I don't really want to. I never thought X-Men was the best group. Like, I'd rather watch a Spider-Man show or a Batman show than an X-Men show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know if I really want to watch that. But are you excited for X-Men 97? Have you seen the
I
originals
mean,
at
I'll
all?
watch it. A little. I mean, I like the X-Men.
Have you seen like the old cartoon?
Yeah.
Like when you were a child, or did you like watch it more recently?
But I was like a teen, not a teen, like early teenager. I was during COVID. I got bored.
So you just okay. That's a weird one to go to, but all right.
Well, what? I just wanted to watch some movies.
Shows?
Hmm.
Show?
Show? Yeah.
Yeah,
Show.
show. All right, that was the boring shit. All right, let's get to DC.
Yep.
And actually, that's pretty boring too. There was really nothing there. at all.
Yeah.
And what was really disappointing is that everyone doesn't remember DC because of what Marvel did. Just like always.
Yep.
DC this year, I bet they planned to do Flash, a lot of Flash, and try to narrow the idea. We were basically resetting the universe, but for the better. But since all that shit that I'm not gonna get into because we already talked about it too much,
Come
it
on,
didn't.
we mention him every time.
Every time I mention Ezra Miller,
Him and Morbius.
him and Morbius, yeah. So instead, they just talked about Shazam 2 and
Black Adam.
Black Adam. My brain just went off. Black Adam looks fine, little fun. I bet it'll be like a 7 out of 10 movie. It'll probably be one of those.
Oh. Yeah.
And Shazam 2 looks like the same as the first one. Probably a pretty bad villain, but it's entertaining. It's funny. I like the characters, so it'll probably be a good time. But I can't be excited when you have nothing to look forward to in the DC universe. Just like, what am I supposed to look forward to? There's no like Avengers counterpart, you know?
Yeah, there's no like big Justice League movie.
There's barely any crossovers. It's barely a universe that's connected.
Yeah, there'll be like maybe one scene. They'll be like, and the other one will show up, and I'll be like, oh.
Like every time there's a crossover, the fucking you know it's not great when like all the characters faces aren't even shown.
Yeah.
So yeah, Shazam. Yeah, Shazam: Fury of the Gods. The trailer looked pretty fun. Black Adams looks all right, and also pretty fun, but in a different way.
Yeah.
The key thing I remember from it though was when The Rock was asked who would win in a fight between Superman and Black Adam, and he's like, well, it depends on who's playing Superman, and then everyone went boo. That was like, how does that feel to be him, bro? He's trying, man. He's trying to get Henry Cavill. And I bet people were really disappointed because there was that it wasn't even a leak. It was a mainline report from I think Variety that was saying that Henry Cavill was supposed to appear. So because it was like a big, you know, trustable, reliable source, everyone thought that was the truth. That did not happen.
Yeah.
So, are you excited for these movies, Abby?
Yeah, I mean, like, I get what you said. There's nothing to look forward to, but still, I mean...
They're still fun movies at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Probably.
Hopefully.
I looked at the director for Black Adam. He just has a bunch of 7 out of 10 movies, so I think I'm right.
Yeah, 7 out of 10 movie.
Like, either I get the vibe or I check their reviews. Like, you know, like they just look like average fun action movies, you know?
Yeah, there's not really too much you can expect from them.
Yeah. Sorry, DC, but you lost to Marvel yet again. Because Marvel. I was told by so much fucking news sources and YouTubers that don't get your hype up for Comic-Con. And I even thought this myself because they're gonna announce everything at D23, right?
Yeah.
So when I was watching Nope, I barely thought of Comic-Con because I thought, oh, they're gonna give us a She-Hulk trailer, they're gonna give us a Black Panther trailer, and then they're gonna talk more about Guardians 3 and Ant-Man.
And then you opened my tab.
Four were gonna be talked about only. And then obviously I went home from the movie, went to see my phone, and Abby, you said something like, what question was it? Did you see the She-Hulk trailer? And I said no. And then for some reason I still didn't look online because I don't know why. And then you said something else. I
said I can't believe the next Avengers movie isn't going to come out until we're in college, and then I said, oh, there's also going to be 2 of them in the same year.
And then I looked online and I was like, what the
You're like you got like why'd you spoil that for me? I'm like, I thought you would have looked.
I was in the theater and I just did not expect them to announce anything, honestly. Because it was literally less time than they had in the Phase 4 announcement. So I'm like, and how did they announce Phase 5 and some of Phase 6?
Kevin Feige's like, hey guys, look at all this.
To be fair though, they did make it a half an hour longer than they were supposed to.
Yeah.
So maybe
they're
probably like, let's just make it an hour long so they get their hopes not up, and then just like fuck over the next person because we're Marvel, we can do that. the next person.
I
It
know
was
Game of Thrones was on the same day.
Kevin something. What's his name
Hmm.
again? I forgot his last name.
Feige?
No,
Uh,
Kevin Smith. He had a
uh,
little thing. I don't know what it's about.
yeah, I just remember Game of Thrones was also was at that time.
Oh, it was. I bet I know what
So,
it was about. I bet I know what his thing was about. I think it was about
what was it?
Clerks 3.
Uh,
Yeah, it was definitely about that. It's probably talking about Clerks 3.
Clerks. And well, then Kevin Feige is like, "Fuck you."
Fuck Clerks 3. You still gotta go. All right, this is what we're gonna do for Marvel Comic Con. I have a tier list here, Abby, and I made myself. God damn it! I'm going to
Okay.
screen share with you, and we're gonna rank, not rank. Well, yeah, I guess it's rank. We're going to tier list everything they announced based on our hype. Okay, Abby, and I made these prompts. Okay, I made these prompts and all these pictures. So be proud of me. God damn it.
Okay.
Give me a minute.
Okay. And it looks the Batman.
Share your screen. Go live.
Watch. Okay.
Are you in it? Do you see
Yes,
it?
I
I know
am.
you're gonna be a little late, but at least you can see. God damn it! Get out of here, Kubuda, Kubota.
And then you also, I can't really see well, so you might have to read a couple things to
I
me.
will. I'll try to say them out loud. Um, I'm confused what I'm gonna do for the audio podcast here, but I think I'm gonna try to make it
Well,
as as possible to for people audio to understand. No one listens to that anyway, but I'm just gonna still be like, I'm gonna be nice,
yeah.
okay? So this
Just
is everything that's announced, Abby. This
go.
is everything that's coming out, well, and plus more until the end of the saga, Abby. How does that make you feel?
Wow.
There's a certain amount. Can't tell you how much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 17 plus, Abby. Plus, I think 8
Wow.
more. I think there's gonna be 25 more things.
Wow.
Yeah, we love Marvel. We love corporations.
Yeah.
All right, Abby. The first thing coming out to end Phase 4, we already knew this, was She-Hulk, and we got a trailer for it. Oh yeah, let me quickly read every single tier. S tier is shaking in my boots. All right, this will be one thing make you shake in your boots, Abby, right? A tier
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Kevin Feige's hot. So that's what you do when you
Okay.
think Kevin Feige's hot. All right. Um,
Okay.
B tier is kind of like a backhand. No, not really. It's supposed to be good, but it sounds a little sarcastic. Yippee, another Marvel movie. So basically, when you're
Okay.
like, okay, I'm as excited as I would be for any other Marvel movie, but then there's I'm indifferent, which is like, oh, okay, and then um, the D tier equivalent is why God, why?
Okay.
Yeah, so you could just say go S through D, but you could also remember those quotes, okay? So
Okay.
She-Hulk
Uh-huh.
got a trailer, and it looked a lot better than the first trailer, a lot better, wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah.
The first one had bad CGI, had some really unfunny jokes, and it just looked okay, a little typical Marvel show. Um,
Yeah.
weirdly cheap in some places and weirdly expensive in other places. You know how it is.
Yeah.
So the second one introduced a lot more of what I was excited about the show, which is the idea that superheroes are so normal that they're just doing wacky things and having to get in trouble with lawyers and shit all the time, right?
Yeah.
Which is
Did you
fun.
actually ever call? Did you call the number?
No, I
That
didn't.
they like
No,
posted. It's just it's a lawyer thing. It's
I heard it was fun or something like that, and there's like different people. I don't know.
yeah.
But of course, the big takeaway from the She-Hulk trailer, other than that she actually did her fourth wall break, which we were promised
Mhm.
and most people expected,
Yeah.
was that our boy Daredevil came in, and you can tell, bro, from these
Yeah.
announcements that they really are homing in the idea. Daredevil was in the MCU, guys.
Yeah.
But honestly, the more the better.
Yeah.
He's in this. I don't know if he'll be a big deal. I don't know if he'll be a small deal. But I will say the show's 9 episodes long, right? Pretty sure it's
Mhm.
9 episodes long, which is
Uh, yeah.
great. Um,
We love that.
so that means potentially more Daredevil, and he has his original suit, the yellow and red. I like the red and black
Love
more,
that, yeah.
but it's still cool to see him in a new suit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Abby, well, how excited are you for She-Hulk, and what do you think of the trailer?
Well, I think that that what's his name? Daredevil's gonna pull. Well, actually, you haven't seen that show, so I can't make that comparison. Um,
What have I not seen? Have you? Punisher?
I Book of Boba Fett.
Oh, I've not seen that because I don't care, but I don't want to watch that. But I probably
So
am
you
eventually.
finally making my comparison?
I'm okay, sure.
I said he's gonna pull a Mando. That's like what Mando did inside of Book of Boba Fett,
I know he
where he
was in
just kind
that.
of took over the whole show.
Yeah, I knew that.
Okay.
Everyone, that's like the one good thing about that show. Everyone says is that Mando was in it. When he was in it,
Yep.
it was good.
Yep.
Cool. Oh, yeah, they're gonna do that with Daredevil. That's what you were saying with that. I don't think. No, I don't think they're gonna do
Definitely.
that at all. There's probably gonna be a small role still, but as long as you get a little bit of him, and if we get surprised and see a lot of him, that's when that's when's cool.
That's what.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So as of right now, how hyped are you for She-Hulk, Abby?
Hyped. Um, not straight. What is it? Yippee.
Like, so a B tier basically. Get B another Marvel movie.
Yep.
Wow, it's actually a show. Maybe I should change that.
Yay, yippee, another
Marvel
Marvel thing.
thing. Marvel thing. I like movie more. It rolls off the tongue more.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Who cares? All right, and then
No.
yeah, that was coming out in
We
August.
don't
I
care.
didn't put I Am Groot. I didn't put What If Season 2. I didn't put in the X-Men and Spider-Man freshman year because X-Men 97 Spider-Man freshman year are obviously not in the same not in the MCU. And
Yeah.
I am I Am Groot. I don't know if that's canon. It probably isn't. It probably doesn't matter if it is. And What If Season 2, I noticed, I know they announced it the day prior, so maybe that's why, but they didn't put that in their timeline. Which,
Yeah.
for both Phase 4 and Phase 5. Which makes me think, are they making What If, like, technically not in the MCU, but adjacent to the MCU because it's not actually, in the
Yeah. That's
MCU?
kind of.
That's what I was thinking from that, because they didn't show it in the Phase 4, like, when they rewinded, and then they didn't show it in Phase 5.
Yeah.
So, I don't think they're considering it technically in the MCU, just adjacent. But
Hmm.
anyway, in November, we got Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And I have actually things to say about this. Actually, I want you to talk first this time,
About Black Panther.
too. Yeah.
I mean, so my dad, whenever he watched the trailer, he's like, "But he's dead." And I'm like, "Yeah, Dad, that's like something they're dealing with." I, am I just dumb, or did I not? Could I not figure out? Is it not? Who's playing Black Panther? Or who's
They
gonna
didn't
be the new
show
Black
it.
Panther?
They didn't show it on
I was about to say
purpose.
they didn't show it, did they?
No. But it's pretty obviously Shuri.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, is it? I'm like, it's like they didn't show it. I'm like, yeah, it's probably gonna be Sherry though, Dad.
Your dad's kind of dumb.
Um,
For every
yeah,
single
yeah,
time you talk about your dad, he's always like those stupid shit, and I was like, "What?" Like, yeah, that's the point. Yeah,
yeah. That's what he does.
I can't. Does he do it as a joke? I don't know.
I don't know. I
uh,
have no clue.
before this trailer, or when I thought they were just gonna do a trailer for this, and then that was gonna be pretty much Comic Con, I gotta say I was really unexcited. Black Panther 1 is one of those movies that I don't agree with most people, and I think it's just okay. It's even kind of boring. Sure, it has a good villain, but like, it's just kind of like, it kind of has
Yeah.
problems that a lot of other MCU problems have that just people ignored for some reason. And
Uh-huh.
the CGI is really bad, but you can't get onto that a lot, a lot. I still will, but. And I
I
feel
mean,
like
what do
the
you?
ending was just not done that well. including
Yeah.
CGI. I don't. Yeah, and then there's that random white guy that's in it for no reason. It's just like, guys, look at this silly white dude in this black guy movie. What is he doing
Lost.
here?
Oh, man.
No, not whatever the fuck guy with no hand is called. That guy made sense in the story.
Oh,
I mean, literally just a random
yeah.
American white dude that's in it for no reason.
What? I thought he was Australian in the show or in the movie.
No, that's
Okay.
that fucking. What is the guy with no hand called?
I think
Robot hand?
Scott? Oh.
What the fuck?
Andy Skirmish.
That's not his name in the fucking.
Andy Skirmish is the actor's name.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm looking it up right now.
I see that.
Yeah, I did not do that. I don't. How do you spell his name?
Just look up Black Panther and look at the cast.
Okay, I will do that. I don't know. This is sad that we can't remember his name.
Mm-hmm.
First one. Please be the first one. I forgot that fucking Bing is horrible. It doesn't show me the cast immediately. Cast. Ulysses Claw.
Claw.
Yeah. Ulysses Claw. But what's his... Is that his name? Like, is that his bad guy name too? I guess
There's
it
a
is.
black guy named Claw.
But that's not the guy I'm talking about. I'm talking about the other American dude. That guy was Australian. Other guy's American.
Yeah, what?
But anyway, that's all to say. I do not like the first one. But this trailer was very well made. Like, very well made. And actually got me very excited for Black Panther 2. Like, it was a
Yeah.
very good trailer. At first, I thought the whole entire trailer... I mean, it kind of was. But I thought the whole entire trailer would just be... just a bunch of people walking sadly. Because of Chadwick Boseman. And no offense. Obviously, it's sad he's dead. Anyone dying is sad. Unless it's Hitler. Or another bad dude. Like Stalin. But...
Yeah.
I just was... If it was just that, I was going to be like, okay, yeah. I get it. But this just kind of feel like company pandering. But no... We got some pretty good shots compared to the, I hate to say it, kind of ugly sometimes, first movie. We got a lot of Namor, which looks sick. We got the fucking Wakandans and Atlanteans fighting in like a war. And we got some good acting in there with fucking whoever that girl's name was. I can't remember names. But
I don't see his there, sure. Oh.
no. It's like Queen Lady. I don't know what the fuck her name is.
Yeah, I remember her name.
But yeah, it was really well made. Like, it really got me excited. Like, I think it's gonna be. It might be the best Phase 4 movie. Probably not, because everyone, No Way Home has nostalgia, and that's always gonna make you want like that more. But it probably be better made than No Way Home. I'm really excited for it now. I'm gonna say Kevin Feige's hot for this film. I might say that, Abby. Would you agree?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Or do you think it's just a yippee, another Marvel movie?
I think Kevin Feige's hot.
Kevin Feige's hot. You think Kevin Feige's hot? All right, guys, don't judge us. Okay. By the way, I thought Kevin Feige was like fucking. I hate to say, I thought he was like 60. He was balding and shit, and I'm just like, how long until he retires that we get fucking screwed over? But no, he's 49. I think he's gonna go for another 20, 30 years.
49?
Yeah, only.
I thought he was older.
Yeah, for real. Me too.
The day Kevin Feige leaves is the day Marvel dies.
That was the end of Phase 4. God fucking. God dang it. My dog heard my stepdad in the kitchen and started barking, bro. I'm whining. What an
Yeah,
idiot.
what an
Anyway,
idiot.
yeah. So Black Panther: Wakanda Forever ends Phase 4 in only 2 years.
Mhm.
Um, and it will end the worst phase by far.
Yep.
I think technically Phase 1's probably a worse quality, but at least it had something connecting it all. Phase 4 does not feel like that at all, and
Yeah.
there's
They were
nothing to
just
end it
kind of
with really.
existed. Yeah.
Kind of
What is
feels
it
like
ending?
kind of feels like they're like, we need 3 phases to end the multiverse saga, not 2. So let's just let's make Phase 4 nothing. Let's just split Phase 4 in the middle and call the rest Phase 5. You
Yeah.
know, because technically Phase 5 does have a crossover at the end, which we'll get to later. So not enough
Yeah.
people are hyping up.
I'm looking it up.
So starting Phase 5, uh, is I should have an image on me. I'm pretty sure it's Quantumania. I don't think there's a
Yeah.
show before that. I just was trying to remember if Secret Invasion was first or Quantumania.
I think it
But
thinks
no,
Quan
none of the shows have specific dates, and they've done that for a while. So that's
it
yeah.
should here's
So
is
Quantumania
a random day.
is it's a weird thing
Hmm.
that Kevin Feige did with this franchise, because it went from being a small scaled it was like one cameo from Falcon in the first Ant-Man, right? And then you go even smaller
Yeah.
scale. There's like basically no connectivity into the post-credit scene, right? To
Uh
making
huh.
it the launch of your big villain of the saga,
Yeah. Yeah.
which I think he's did on purpose because he realized Ant-Mans don't do that well. So hey, let's make Kang a big thing here. Um, from what there was at Comic-Con, there was a trailer that we did not get. Um,
Yeah.
from what I saw, I did see the leaked trailer, and I saw some plot synopsis. I couldn't really
Mhm.
see the leaked trailer because it's a leaked trailer, and you're never gonna. There's a lot of things that are either mumbled or blurry. But
Yeah.
Bill Murray's in it, like it was rumored. I don't know what he is.
Yeah.
Do you think he could be MODOK? Because they confirmed he's in it. He wasn't in the
Oh,
MODOK form there, but maybe he turns into MODOK in the film.
yeah.
I don't know what Bill Murray's doing there, but when I heard he's in the quantum realm,
This thing.
just chilling there. just chilling.
Oh my God, Bill Murray.
What?
The show up. Oh my God, it's Bill Murray.
Oh, that's what he says.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. Bill Murray, you got sucked in here. I'm waiting for that, bro. One of these movies to fucking just actually have the actor be the actor. Just like, I don't know how I got in
Yeah.
this shit.
Oh, Nick Cage is the king.
That's a Deadpool thing to
What?
do. Which, by the way, they did not announce, which was weird. People expected
Deadpool.
that.
Yeah, I
Deadpool
was
3.
expecting a Deadpool. It's probably gonna
Abby, your
be
mic's cutting out a
someone.
lot. Like it's lagging.
It's gonna be somewhere in that Phase 6 range, I
It could
assume.
also still be Phase 5 technically if they just didn't show it because they didn't know. They probably just don't know a date for it yet.
Yeah.
Just like they didn't do anything with Spider-Man, but that's because Sony deals with that, obviously.
Yeah.
So what was it at? Yeah. So Kang is not even. I don't think he's the main villain. From what I hear, he is like the overarching threat, but the main villain someone else. Because obviously Ant-Man can't stop and kill Kang the Conqueror in this
Sorry.
movie. So I think
Whenever it's literally.
the is MODOK the villain? He probably is, right?
Yeah.
But I really wonder how they're gonna make MODOK in live action without making it extremely weird. He's
Yeah.
a fat, big head in a robot thing with little arms. Like, it's so weird. It's so comic book. You can't.
Well,
There's a reason why it's never been live
if you
action.
watch if you watch the hit movie Shark Boy and Lava Girl,
Oh my god. It was done so well there, Abby. It was done so
George
well.
Lopez.
Yeah, I know. I know. God. Well, yeah, how are they gonna make it not look like that scene? People just compare
Doesn't
the
look like
two.
that.
I can't. I'm gonna. Okay. What do you? How excited are you for Quantumania?
Um, I'm thinking, yippee.
I was between S and A, so I think can we
Really?
go Kevin
Oh yeah,
Feige's
I guess
hot?
it's gonna. True. Yeah, Kevin Feige's hot.
Trust me, we're not putting everything up there, guys. Trust me, we're not.
Yeah.
But we got a pretty good, strong start and end right
Yeah.
behind your corner to the phases. Now, here's something that a while ago I would have been excited for, but the more and more we learn about it, the less and less excited I am for the next thing. And the first show of Phase 5, Secret Invasion. A
Yeah.
big deal in the comics where pretty much all of the Avengers have a Skrull counterpart, and you never know when there's a fucking Skrull. It's entertaining as hell, it's fun, it's a mystery, and it's a really good idea to put in a movie.
Yeah.
Because in movies, you can put all of the Avengers in it. But in a show, you're way less likely. And from what I hear about the show, it's a very serious spy thriller like Winter Soldier, with no big characters, from what I know, and it's just gonna be a Skrull
Oh.
invasion with everyday people, and that just kind of defeats the
Oh.
point if you ask me. It's just gonna be about
Yeah.
Skrulls.
Mm.
It'll still be fun to be like, is that person in or not? Every week. But then after the show's ended, you're gonna be like, okay, that was fine.
That was fine. Yeah.
I think they're just throwing. They're just. They're kind of just throwing like a really good comic book crossover thing out the window just for a show. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
To be fair, we haven't seen a trailer. I don't. I think maybe they got footage. I don't even know, but I didn't hear anything about it.
Yeah.
And
Did they say? I think they said it was in filming.
do you think? Hmm, do you think that this could be Nick Fury's last movie or show, last thing?
I wouldn't. I mean, maybe.
Because if you think about it, Nick Fury's not been in one Phase 4 movie or show,
Yeah.
but Wong's been in a lot of them. He is the new Nick Fury. I've
Wong.
definitely noticed that.
Wong is just
He's in
chilling, and
so much of this shit. He's like the one thing that's connecting it all, right?
yeah, just Wong's always there.
For real. He's like in everything, man. He's in the new She-Hulk. And
Yeah.
Secret Invasion's gonna have him, and he looks really old from the like 1 second footage we got, right?
Yeah.
So I kind of wonder if he either dies or retires or something happens in this show. You think so?
I got a phone call.
Oh. Hello?
Okay.
I'm assuming you have to go as soon as that was about.
Nah. I'm not going.
Oh, you're not?
No.
I could end it right here, and we can finish it
No,
later.
I didn't want to go.
You don't want to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Yeah. So I was gonna say, I was gonna put Secret Invasion at I'm indifferent. What would you put it at?
Yeah, I'd go there too.
Were you always thinking that, or did I convince you, or what?
Yeah, I'm just thinking that after I heard like the whole like plot, I was like, yeah.
I don't like when the MCU is more serious. I never have. It just does not work
It
usually.
doesn't fit the MCU.
Like I don't like complain about when there's stupid Marvel jokes, but also I don't like when they just like I don't know what I'm like. I don't like the tone of Falcon and Winter Soldier that much. It was too. There was like really stupid things that they'd be like, "Go, this is a serious show. Don't take this silly."
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it, but it just felt like really boring. Sometimes when Marvel goes serious, I'm not saying serious is worse than silly, of course, but when they go serious, they have more of a tendency to usually overdo it and make it kind of boring with a serious tone.
Yeah.
Have like no life. They do that a lot, and I think Marvel's a way more set with like the weird cosmic shit. That's just a personal
Yeah.
preference, and based on what they said, they
He's
described it like.
serious.
But
Marvel's joking.
I wasn't even saying just joke wise. I was saying like concepts.
Hmm.
DC's better at the more grounded shit. I think Marvel's always been better at the weird shit. You know.
Yeah.
All right. After Secret Invasion is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I should have release dates here, but I think it's May, right? Yeah, it's May.
Ye-
Quantumania is February. Secret Invasion spring. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is May.
Yeah. You're gonna, yeah. Evan. Evan.
Bro, I'm here. Hello?
Yeah.
Dude, my fucking like dogs are barking like crazy for nothing. And nothing, bro.
Huh.
Um Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I'm gonna immediately put in shaking in my boots.
Yep.
Who isn't excited for this movie? Like what? James Gunn is
If you're not excited, there's something wrong with you.
James Gunn's the second best MCU director. Everyone knows that.
Um,
And well, I guess technically third. Shut the fuck up. Because
yeah.
my first is the Russo brothers, but that's two people.
Yeah.
Um, because Guardians of the Galaxy 1's a classic. I like Guardians of the Galaxy 2 more. And I think that movie's still makes me cry and gives you, or I don't know if it makes me cry still, but it gives me shivers still, you know?
Yeah.
And The Suicide Squad is still one of my favorite comic book movies of the past couple years.
Yeah.
He's just so good. He's just so good. He's so good at
We love him.
making a movie that makes you want to cry / feel really giddy and happy, you know? Even
Yeah.
when it's depressing as shit, you know? And from what I hear of the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and what the footage they got, we're going to see a lot of baby Rocket Raccoon getting basically tortured by the why can't I think of the villain's name? Fuck.
I don't remember his name either.
Okay, I realize. I'm on Wiki right now.
See that?
No, what would I look for? How would his
What?
origin. I need his origin. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. The High Evolutionary, is that his name?
I guess.
I can't find it here. I just was remembering it myself.
Well, I
Pretty
don't
sure
know.
it was High Evolutionary. And apparently they don't have that in the wiki. Okay, pretty sure that's what his name
Oh,
is. Um,
okay.
yeah, he's in it, and he's gonna be played by the guy that was the black dude from Peacemaker. I can't remember his name in the show, but he was the one with the
Oh,
butterfly in him.
yeah, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
And he looks really weird in the costume, but it fits Guardians of the Galaxy. We're gonna see a lot of him, and people were saying they were crying in the with the footage. It was really emotional. It was great, and I heard
That's what
that the Gamora,
James
they
Gunn is
finally found
saying.
her, and that she's working with the Ravagers now. So
I heard that she like lost her memory.
she lost her memory.
Yeah,
Well, like memory of what? I mean, she missed out on all the time with the
like
fucking
no, she said she forgot like all the Guardians crew.
because she was never with them.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
At the in game, like
Yeah,
what? Like, but they don't really know. No, she doesn't know them.
yeah.
Um, but yeah. So basically, we're gonna expect about probably half of the team to die at most, or at least maybe. We're gonna get some
Whoa.
deaths here. we're going to get Adam Warlock played
Yeah.
by Will Poulter. We're gonna get um, a lot of crying at Comic Con, which we did already get. Not from the people. I
Yeah.
mean, from like Chris Pratt was crying, James Gunn was.
Yeah.
Which that really tells you. I think this movie's gonna be really good. They are really emotional. They're really happy with how it came out, and they are excited for it to come out and for the trilogy to
Yeah.
end.
Hmm.
That's all I have to say. I'm assuming you're putting and shaking in my boots as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm shaking in my
Are
boots.
you shaking in your boots right now? Are your
I
boots
am.
shaking? Okay, cool.
Yep. I'm shaking in my non-existent boots that I'm not wearing.
From what I understand, the next thing, pretty sure is Echo. I'm gonna start looking it
Uh.
up because I'm already forgetting. Um. Yeah.
One second.
1 second for real.
Okay, I'm back.
In summer of 2022, we're getting the hit show Echo, based on your favorite character, Abby. How excited are you
Yep.
for Echo? Or what do you expect from Echo? What are you thinking of
Well,
it?
I'm hoping that my boys,
He will.
that yeah,
But do you think that's gonna save the show from a really boring character from Hawkeye?
I'm keeping it with She-Hulk, where it's like
But She-Hulk's
he's
an
gonna be
interesting
in it.
character. Echo's not.
True.
I
True.
hate to say that, but it's just true. We say if it has Kingpin and Daredevil in it, it's good. But at what point is it we're like, okay, we get it. He's in the universe. We need his own show. I just feel like they're gonna keep on putting him in to get hype for the show. But I want it. I want his show. I'm not asking for just a bunch of cameos. Now that we have his show, I don't know if that
Yeah.
makes sense to you. You can't
Yeah.
sell me on the show based on cameos, which is what Marvel's doing a lot recently.
Yeah.
They're like they put that first before the actual movie or show, and I need to know that Echo has a good plot. I need to know that
Yeah.
Kingpin is good. You know, he's threatening. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. I love his fit in Hawkeye, but he's not as threatening. He's a lot more silly. He's a lot more comic booky than what he was in
Yeah.
Daredevil. His fit was drippy though.
It was very.
The fucking Hawaii shirt, the white. Oh, it's so good.
I
Um,
love it.
it was really weird how they did the shooting thing. I know it happens in the comics, but it was still really weird. I'm gonna go quickly through
Yeah.
Echo.
Okay.
No, I want you to say how excited you are first.
It's gonna be in between. I'm indifferent. It's probably gonna be I'm indifferent.
I think I want to put it in why God why. That's not like
Oh.
there's nothing on this list that really makes me like fucking like you should not have done this. But if there was, there would be two, and I think this might be one of them because why did this need to happen? Just think about that. Why did this show need to happen? Was there high
Yeah.
enough demand for Echo to get a show? Was there high enough story needed? How
I
is this going to
no.
shape the future? Like, literally, this is the definition of why God, why. No, like, why? Why is this
Yeah.
show
Well,
happening? So I can put it I'm indifferent if you're really strong about that.
No, I'm not really strong about it.
But I kind of just want to put and why. Because I think the only thing they're selling the show on and what they're going to sell it on is Kingpin and
Yeah.
Daredevil. But you just can't keep on doing that over and over again and make it seem like every single time that was what will get people in,
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe they'll have the best story I've ever made.
Maybe.
And then next is Loki season 2, summer as well, which I'm sure will probably get delayed, probably to that fall.
Yeah.
I love Loki season 1. I think that is the only Marvel show I think that, for the most part, has been done very, very well, even with its short run, like very well.
Yeah.
I'm saying there's not like a big problem in it that I can point out with most other Marvel shows. There's always that one problem in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't really think there's that. I mean, episode 3 was the worst episode, but it wasn't like horrible, and like
Yeah.
it's not like it wasn't worth bringing to the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And plus, people don't remember the middle. They remember the beginning and the end of a show mostly, and the beginning and the end of the show were great. So I love that. I love Kang right now. I'm really excited to see him, and I'm excited to see him in this show, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And Owen Wilson's Morbius, no Mobius,
Mo-
was
Morbius?
great. It was a great character. It was a side character done very well. It was like, at points, he was more entertaining than Loki.
Oh yeah.
I love him in that role. And even though Owen Wilson knows nothing about the MCU, like you could tell from the interviews, bro does not
Yeah,
understand what is happening. He's very fun in the role, so he understands at least a little bit to make it entertaining.
yeah.
Um, what do you think Loki season 2 is going to be about?
Kang?
Yeah, but like, what's like going to be like? Is it just going to be like? I think it's going to be a different variant than normal King the Conqueror because, as you're going to see later, I think there's going to be a lot of kings. There's not going to be just one. You know, maybe
Yeah,
there'll be probably the one biggest threat, and then a bunch of kings that work for him, right? Which is fun. I'm
yeah,
excited for that. But I don't think, yeah, this will be the big one. I think this will be a different variant, you know? A
yeah.
variant that will
I get
run the TVA, and the Conqueror will be the one that's like, I don't even know if it'll be the main Conqueror in Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. I hope so, and I'm thinking so, because I don't think he's the main villain. If he was, then I wouldn't think he's the actual King the Conqueror. But
yeah,
in Loki Season 2, I don't think so. I think we will get the end of whoever is playing him in this season.
yeah.
I'm excited for Season 2.
I'm excited too.
I've heard slander of Loki, okay, and I don't know where that's coming from. I've heard people say it was really disappointing, okay? The same people who like fucking Falcon and Winter Soldier and What If.
Yeah.
Bro, shut up.
Um,
Shut up, bro.
Speaking of my dad's stupidity, he saw the announcement and he goes, Loki's alive? I'm like, no, no, Dad. I'm like, Dad, he doesn't watch the shows no matter how much I tell him to.
He doesn't watch the shows?
No!
Well, he's not missing out on a lot. The only one he should watch is Loki. Like, the only one.
Yeah, I told him, whenever I was trying to get him to watch The Boys, he's like, no, I'm watching The Deadliest Catch. I'm like, what?
Deadliest Catch?
And then he finally finished.
Does
Yeah,
just
he
not like
likes The
shows?
Deadliest Catch.
Does he just not like shows?
No, he likes shows. Trust me. He
So he
likes
doesn't like superhero
shows.
shows.
I just don't know. He just
He's
watches
weird.
other shows.
So basically, he's weird. But if
Yeah.
Black Widow had a show, then he'd watch
Oh,
it.
he'd watch that.
Where were we? I heard you a lot. Loki.
I don't know.
Where are we? How excited are you for Loki?
I A S.
Yeah. Huh. Probably an A for me, just because there's always the downside of it being a show, a Marvel show, and they're usually not that. They're not as good as the movies.
Yeah.
But I am excited for Kang. I'm gonna probably put an A because I'm way more excited about Guardians 3 than Loki season 2. So I
Oh
think
yeah.
that's what determines that. Um. Fuck. Then. Oh yay. Probably this is, I think, my least exciting Phase 5 movie, The Marvels.
Oh yeah.
It's not that I'm pretty sure I think it's gonna have a different direction than the first Captain Marvel from what I heard.
Okay.
Like, I don't try to get into hardcore leaks. I've stopped ever since No Way Home. Just like the general ones that are like on big news sources, you know. But from what I
Yeah.
heard of that movie, I think it's going a lot sillier of a tone and more cosmic than the first Captain Marvel, which is good.
Yeah.
But it's still Captain Marvel. And I
Yeah.
didn't hate Miss Marvel. I just didn't care for the type of show it was. And I don't like
Yeah.
Captain Marvel. Maria Rambeau was fine. So, what do you
Yeah.
get? 3 characters that are mixed from bad to okay. Together
Yep.
with, like, probably not a good villain because Captain Marvel does not have that much good villains. So I don't know what this show is going to be about. Secret Invasion will
Yeah,
probably tie into it, right? Maybe this will be the ending
probably.
conclusion to Secret Invasion. Secret Invasion will be on a cliffhanger, you know. Probably. That's probably what they're gonna do. That's what Marvel does.
Yeah,
Maybe the what's
I
his
would
name?
assume.
What's there's like the big scroll bad guy, like the biggest one. It's like the Mega Scroll or something. I don't remember his name.
The
But
Mega Scroll.
honestly, I think I might have been his name. Uh, the Giga Scroll. No. He's just like big, but he's the bad guy of the scrolls. You know. I think he might be the
Yeah.
villain, even though the scrolls were good, but I guess they're bad now.
Well, there's like, isn't there like the bad group? But no, there's not. It's all the good ones.
Yeah, at least we only saw the good ones.
Yeah.
And I'll be right back. You talk about what you think of this movie. How excited you are.
I didn't like the first one, and because I didn't like the first one, this one's probably gonna be eh. Best part of the first one, Jude Law. Love Jude Law. Um, he's not in this one, so don't really care for
I
it.
don't even think he
And
was that great in that movie. Though. I think he was fine, but like he was kind of just like
no, I
average
just like
villain.
Jude Law as an actor. I just like him.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't good in that movie, but I just like him.
Bro, the movie just ends like fight me like a man, and he just dies.
Yeah.
Which I don't even know what to think of that. I guess and then first time I watched it, I was like, you get what you deserve, bad guy, get him. But then now I watched it, it's like, what was the tension when she's just a god at the end of that movie?
Yeah.
I guess that was the point, but like, I don't know, man. How do you make a movie about a
Yeah.
character that powerful unless you nerf them on purpose?
Yeah.
I mean,
Example.
Thor.
Yeah.
That's an example right there. How do you have,
Hmm.
except for I guess Dark World? I don't remember that movie. I don't understand what the big conflict was. I don't even tell me. The first Thor,
Yeah.
oh, I don't got powers. I have to deem myself worthy. And then the third Thor, I don't got my hammer. What am I supposed to do? Well, I guess it was the fourth one. Now he was just fucking around. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. He defeated Thor
Children.
pretty goddamn easily.
Yeah.
Um, so, see, you would get like very, you get it very like that. You either take away their power or they're overpowered. You have to just make the villain be like really, either be really really powerful, but then you cause problems with like why didn't they just like how I don't know how to describe it, but like
Yeah.
there's that powerful of a villain, wouldn't they be more of a consequence to the universe? Or you can make them
Yeah.
run away a lot, which is what Gore did.
Yeah. He's
So
lamb.
all that to say, I I'm indifferent. Are you indifferent, Abby?
Yeah. I'm indifferent.
You, yeah, we're gonna watch it,
But doesn't mean we're gonna
and
enjoy
that
it.
comes out July 28th, I think, or 29th. That's one of those two
Okay.
of 2022. Three, three,
2020.
three,
Whoa.
three, three.
It's
Abby, I think I've
it's
said
coming out in
2020.
3 days.
I think I've said it 2022 for the rest of the things. I'm at 2023. For some reason, I keep on thinking the year is 2021 this year. I keep
Oh,
on thinking that. Like, I've literally thought that the past, like, month. That's what I
great.
meant. uh, all right. Are you ready? Are you excited? Are you... Now, this next one, Abby. Um... I... Yippee? No, not a yippee. I'm shaking. I'm shaking, Abby. It's Blade.
Shaking. Shaking.
Shaking November.
Speaking of my dad, he goes, Blade!
I haven't seen the originals, but I'm still excited because I just, it's just fun. It's just,
Yeah.
character in the comics is fun. It's just a fun character. Don't know how the actor plays two characters in the MCU, technically, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
We're fine
He,
with that.
plus the actor's good. I have a
Hmm.
feeling that the movie's going to be good just from the people working on it.
Yeah.
And it's coming out way sooner than I thought, you know?
Yeah.
Like I didn't expect I don't know, man. I hear like nothing about it. I just didn't expect it to be next year, you know?
We love MCU vampires, Evan, or we just love Marvel vampires.
That's why. That's why we're so excited for Blade because Morbius has to be in it because everyone knows that's how that works.
So wait, speaking of Morbius, so did you see? So at the Game of Thrones panel, some girl came up to ask whatever his name was, the one that played Milo, a question, and she said it's Morbin time, and he just was like, "What?"
What does this mean? What do you mean by that? Tell me what the
Just
fuck do
like
you mean by that? Just grabs her by the fucking.
he just did it, and then she's like, "Oh," she's like, "Yeah, you and Morbius," and he's like, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah, I love that
He
movie.
forgot he was in Morbius.
Yeah, I wouldn't if I were in that movie. That's like the
I
Avengers
would,
Endgame of movies.
yeah.
It's the Avengers Endgame of
That's what it's
movies.
a Jared Leto.
What?
He can never forget he's in that movie.
It's so sad that Milo died slash lived slash don't know.
Who, why?
Milo said.
Milo, oh Milo.
What happened to him? I know. I just tend to forget because have amnesia. That's why.
Who's gonna be the new Milo?
Is he dead at the end?
No, just remember, Morbius makes new Milos every time.
What does that
The last
mean?
one dies. He's like, "Oh yeah, your name is Milo," and he has another friend named Milo.
I'm so confused. What are you saying?
It's a main plot of Morbius, Evan. I can't believe you.
that there's other Milos.
Every time a new person that becomes his friend comes into his life, he calls them Milo.
Oh, is that weird? Is that
How dare
weird?
you not want? How dare you not remember Morbius?
Sorry, man. Short-term memory loss. I only remember the best parts of that movie. Okay, which is every movie is the best part. Every part. Never mind. Never mind. What's
Yeah.
Yeah, I put Blade and shaking in my boots.
Yep, I'm shaking.
Are you shaking?
I'm so shaken.
Prove you're shaking. Because you are not going to be shaken for the next two things. We're going to get a bunch of shows, Abby. Woo, woo, including why Agatha Coven of Chaos. I do not
I
want this
don't
show.
care.
I just don't want it. Take it back. Put it in the dumpster.
We don't want it, Marvel.
People would be like, "Oh, I'm excited because I like the actress." Bro, what? What? I
The amount of
understand.
people I see are like, "Oh
Okay,
my god, I'm so excited for Agatha." I'm just like, why though?
for real. Like Agatha, if you asked me, I liked Agatha up until she was until right after that. It was Agatha all along, you know.
Oh, Lord.
Because then it
That song
ruined
do
the
be a
show
bop
to
though.
be a stupid CGI fight in the sky with her, and that just ruined the show. So I have a bitter taste already from Agatha. All right,
Hey, that song's a bop though.
that song is a bop. That's why I said after. I almost said before, but like, oh, the song's bop, so after.
Yeah.
Even though it's just the monsters theme, but with it,
Yeah, but it's a bop.
yeah. Um,
All along.
but her as an evil witch, I don't want to see that. I just don't, and I don't want to see more of the witch side of the MCU. I don't care. I personally do not want to see the witches. I want to see some vampires, but I don't want to see the witches.
Yeah, I want vampire. I don't want no witch.
And they're gonna fucking bring back Scarlet Witch. I know people are like, she's gonna come back. I want her to come back. You know what? We got so much of her character and stuff, and they really focused on her. Or at least I felt like they did. And then I'm just like, I'm
Yeah,
okay if she's gone. I know it was a stupid way to go out, but like,
that's
I
the
don't want
dumb.
more
I
of her
can't.
right now. And she's so
Yeah,
powerful
like
now.
calm
How are you
down.
gonna put her in the Avengers and make her not win? You know?
Yeah, like she's literally the most powerful, and they can't just shove her in the Avengers and then
She probably will come
act
back in
like
this
she
show
can't
though.
just kill them all.
Yeah, it's just like there's nothing really about this that's redeeming. Like this literally this is my least excited thing because I literally just don't know what to look forward to in this.
Yeah,
And I hope you're not just agreeing with everything, right? You right?
the
Just
I
because
feel
I don't
that.
want to talk a lot. You
Yeah,
agree, right?
yeah. No, I am not excited.
All right, cool. I think we just have the same brain wave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're connected with the brain waves.
I wasn't supposed to do that one yet, but who cares? I just wanted to get to that. That came out because that comes out in winter of 2023. Oh my god, we're still in 2023, and then the fall of 2023 is Ironheart, a um I don't know where to put this because
Yeah.
it feels a lot of these shows are doing this thing where they're like, we don't know what to do for a show, and we need to make shows because Disney needs a show. So let's take a main Avenger and then get their counterpart, their sidekick slash younger person version,
Yeah.
Iron Man is now getting Ironheart. Hulk's getting She-Hulk. Captain America's getting Sam Wilson's Captain America. Hawkeye's getting the new Hawkeye.
Okay.
Black Widow's
Yeah.
getting Yelena. Thor had Mighty Thor, but then she, spoiler alert, died.
Spoiler.
But still, they still did that. They still did the younger or a different version of the character. They literally did it for every character now of the original Avengers. It's just
Because they're
getting a
just trying
little.
to
They're just milking
like
the
like
characters.
we get it. They're old and you want to get rid of them, but
No, I think it's more like that made us money in the past. So if we just make a new person, it'll make us more money. There's a
yeah.
reason they're mostly doing it in the shows, because you need attention to grab to the shows because these are obviously the ones that are less important and being milked more. So what do?
Mhm.
You say, guys, this is the original Avengers counterpart. You gotta watch it now. You love the original Avenger, don't you?
Yeah.
And because of that, that already makes me want to make it lower. But I don't think why God why, because I think there's still potential um
Yeah.
to the character. Of course, we're gonna see her in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. She
Mhm.
was in it doing a heart thing with a hammer,
Yeah.
just like Iron Man. But I hope that Black Panther: Wakanda Forever sets her up nicely, and it's not stupid. Like, I hope it's connected to Tony Stark at least a little bit, but not too much.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be a literally carbon copy of Iron Man. Is what I'm saying, but just as like a woman,
Yeah.
because that's the most boring thing you could do. But I don't want it to be like just a random girl is just like, I'm gonna make a suit, because then that make it feel like it'd be too like just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
What do you think of the Ironheart show? What are you gonna? I know you're gonna watch it, but like, are you hyped to watch it?
Indifferent.
I was also indifferent, I think. Um,
It's there. I mean,
it is just there. It's okay. It's probably gonna be okay, right? Hopefully,
yeah.
hopefully it's at least okay. I can't see. That's a weird thing. I don't know why I can't see the show being really bad, because it's not like a really bad concept for the most part. It's I don't know. I feel like I just see the show being okay. That's what I see in the future. I can see in the future, Abby. So,
Yeah.
by the way, Abby, we're about to get a bunch of asses very soon. But before we get to the
Yeah.
bunch of asses, let's get to. Oh, never mind. We're going to an S.
Yep.
Daredevil, born again
Yeah.
in spring of 2024, and the biggest part of this, the biggest thing I'm most excited for, because hate to say it, I would still have my doubts if they didn't say this. It's 18 episodes long,
18 episodes.
and I don't know. I don't think they have announced who is even gonna be in it. I don't think they announced who's
They just put
directing
Charlie
it,
Cox in
who's
there.
writing it. We just know Charlie Cox's Daredevil's in it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
No, there's one other guy. I forgot his name.
Kingpin, probably they can confirm
Yeah,
that too.
Kingpin's actor.
But they didn't technically confirm any of the side characters. I still don't know. Is this going to be treated like a season 4? Is this going to be treated like a soft reboot, a complete reboot? Is this the same universe still? I don't.
Yeah, like, and also, like, I want Foggy to be in it.
I do, but I'm also concerned because I myself am excited for a lot of these more mature things. I'm happy they're doing it, but I also watch these, remember, with my little siblings, so I don't know how to. I'm gonna have to like watch these myself and then describe it to them. So if it hits or misses anything
Yeah.
important, I don't know. Maybe by the time Daredevil comes out, my brother would probably be mature enough. Probably. I don't know.
Yeah. How old's your brother?
By then he would be 12. So
Yeah, he's old enough.
yeah. But yeah, so I'm gonna put that in shaking in my boots.
Shaking in your boots.
I'm shaking in my boots, Sammy.
Shaking.
I don't actually have much smart to say about that. I think we both agree that we're just excited to see Daredevil in his own show that's long and probably TV mature because they've shown before. You know, Deadpool's gonna be rated R. I'm assuming Blade's
Yeah.
gonna be rated R. Um, Marvel Zombies TV mature.
Yeah.
I think they're showing that they have a willingness to be more mature, more than
Yeah.
previously. I don't know. I don't know. And I
It
hate to say
better
it. What?
it better be MA or else it's just not gonna feel like Daredevil.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, but I was gonna say this though. I don't think the original show is even that MA. It is MA, but like it's not like. I feel like the reason it was MA is because like it was actually like real fights, like more realistic and more brutal, you know. But I
Didn't
don't
he
think
like
there's like.
crush? Didn't Kingpin crush someone's skull
Yeah,
inside
but
of a
it's
door?
mature in the sense of like I wouldn't say even gore, just implied gore and a lot of brutalness, right? I don't. There's not like a bunch of like.
Yeah.
There is like a little bit of stuff like this, but there's not much of like. There's no nudity. There's no bunch of fucking
Yeah.
big old cocks whipping out and fucking saying "I love porn" and saying "fuck" every two sentences. It's not Peacemaker. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's not Peacemaker
Or the boys.
or the
Yeah.
boys. It's in between a Marvel thing. It reminds me a lot more of a DC project. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unlike Peacemaker, you know, like their shows
Yeah.
and what it's like. All right, I'm curious to know what you think of Captain America: New World Order, May 3rd, 2024, which they also announced. What?
That title sounds cool.
Mm-hmm. It's the same writers as the Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Okay.
This is the director of Cloverfield Paradox, which we've talked about before. Not
Yeah.
a good movie at all.
Yeah.
And I didn't think the writing was that great for Falcon and Winter Soldier. But it is Captain America 4. Like, I don't know, man. I think if we didn't have that director, those writers, then I would be a lot more excited. But those people, they have to prove themselves. Because as of right now, I don't like what they've done. Either of those things.
No. Yeah.
I'm not one of the people that hate Falcon and Winter Soldier a lot. I
No, I don't hate
like John Walker. I really do. Till the end, I guess. But, you know, still. I think
I like Zemo in it.
Oh, me too. I think he's really interesting. I think that there's like two big complaints with Falcon and Winter Soldier, okay? If these were fixed, even though they're big things, I'm just saying if they were fixed, the show would have been like 10 times better.
Yeah.
Morgan Horgenthal? What the fuck was her name? I remember their name ended in Thaw, okay? There was like an M in there, okay? Whatever her name is. The terrorist group. Horrible villains. Horrible.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of those villains where you watch on screen, you literally cringe every single time they say or do something. Horrible.
Yeah.
Agent Carter, whatever the fuck her name is, first name something and then Carter.
Peggy. No way, it's her sister.
Not.
Yeah. Or it just says like granddaughter, daughter, or some
Peggy.
shit. Or like daughter.
Something Carter.
Or granddaughter.
What I just said.
Yeah.
Niece? Was it niece or some shit? I don't remember what it was, but it was something weird because Captain America fucking made out with her. Anyway, I guess no, because it wouldn't be niece. Was it really granddaughter? That's really fucking weird, bro. Captain America, what the fuck, man? Anyway,
that's really creeped me out about that.
Anyway, she was very bad as well. Those two villains, you fix those two villains, the show is way better. In fact, you could have just made it about John Walker, okay? Have the
I
terrorist
would
be
have
a
liked it
very
to be.
small plot, you know, make it about John Walker slightly redeeming himself, but still not like at the end where he's like, "I'm a hero. That's what heroes do."
Yeah, like we know our favorite scene in that show.
Mm-hmm. And I love,
Smashing the guys.
yeah, I just love his. I love it. Like he's treated like a character study. I really like his character a lot, and then it just everything else, man. The rest of the villains were so bad. You know, I think that's really what ruined the show. You get a good villain here.
Yeah.
I think this show has um, potential. But as of right now, I kind of want
Oh
to
yeah.
put it. I'm not like really, really like. I'm not really like, ew. I don't want to watch this. I'm thinking I'm gonna put it in Yippee. What do you? What do you?
Oh yeah, yippee.
Because I still am excited. You know, I really first of all I really like that suit, Captain America suit. I just want to see
Oh yeah,
more of that. That itself is enough for
that
me.
is a
Okay.
good scene. Yeah,
um, but of course I love Bucky. I love Zemo. I'm sure he'll come
yeah.
back. And I'm
I love
sure
Zemo.
the post credits of this scene will definitely set up Thunderbolts because um
Zemo.
and John Walker are very big. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're probably gonna be big roles. Um, yeah, I think it's just a yippee another Marvel film. You know, the typical average
Yippee.
excitement for a Marvel film. You know, yippee
Yeah.
another Marvel movie.
Yippee.
So then we're gonna get the rest of these up in S because they're all literally every single one of these we're gonna be excited for. I can guarantee you, there's no way you aren't. First of all,
Oh yeah.
Thunderbolts is ending Phase 5. People were looking
Uh-huh.
at this like, oh yeah, another non-Avengers movie. This is a team up movie.
Yeah.
It's a team up of the villains, which if you ask me, is more interesting than just doing another Avengers movie here.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
imagine rather that, but Avengers movie here and another Avengers movie at the end of Phase 6. You know,
Uh-huh.
I think it's more interesting what they do with Thunderbolts as long as they set it up right, because that's still entertaining to see all the villains team up. I think that's really fun. You know,
Yeah. We love villain team ups.
yeah. Even if they're not really
Morbius.
villains, they're all treated as like anti-heroes because you can't have villains in Marvel. Yeah, they all got to be redeemed, guys. Um,
They have to be redeemable.
yep. It's still exciting to see them work for that one weird lady with the glasses.
Wasn't he like Violet or some shit?
Something like that. It's not. I don't think it's Violet, but it starts with a V. You're right about that.
Something with a V.
Yeah. Um, yeah, it's really fun. You know, it's just Suicide Squad, but for Marvel. And when Marvel has a lot more characters that you can set up, and you don't have to introduce them there in that movie, you
Oh
can
yeah.
do it a lot better. Like for instance, one of the biggest flaws with the first Suicide Squad is that they the first 30 minutes is just setting up characters just for them to have
Yeah,
no
yeah.
character arc. It's just like
Yeah,
a bunch of song
that's
montages and like
like
words.
a main problem. Hey guys, here's a bunch of characters you don't know except for one
And
of
then
them.
yeah, and you and literally what's the one?
Harley?
That was our first movie.
I know. No, but people like normal DC people.
Yeah, but even then, like I would say public perception, they didn't weren't even that interested in that character until that movie because remember like
Yeah.
if you see a Harley Quinn outfit, more likely than not it's gonna be like that more skimpy, you know, sexualized one and not the
Yeah, and it's
red and
always
black
gonna
one.
be with Joker.
You know, it's you know what I'm saying, like the blue dyed hair and
Yeah.
blue and pink or red dyed hair and the too short
Uh,
shorts.
it's gonna be in like the clown, really skinny outfit.
I don't know. I think we're saying the
Like,
exact opposite.
really? I'm talking about before Suicide Squad.
No, people. I'm saying people don't know. No, people don't wear that. I'm saying they would wear the one from Suicide Squad. That's what most people
Yeah,
would
now,
recognize Harley
now,
Quinn now. Yeah, I'm saying
yeah.
I don't even think like the general audience knew that much about her. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
even then, I would say no. All of them were just introduced in really bad montages, and you knew like barely anything about their characters and expected to care for them. Anyway, this isn't a roast of Suicide Squad, even though I could do that all day.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Thunderbolts, since we're already setting up these characters, could be done very well. I hope the director's good. I don't know if I don't think we've gotten a leak or a rumor about it, but I hope it's good, of course. And I'm
Yeah.
excited. But these next three are easily the most exciting, and they're saving it all for Phase 6. Fantastic Four, of
Yeah.
course we're excited.
Yeah.
Give me some Doctor Doom. Give me a. I don't even care if it's not John Krasinski. I guarantee you right now, 5% chance it is. I guarantee you it's probably not him. Don't care. Just give me a good cast. Give me a good movie. Good director. Give me an interesting. Because this movie, people. I don't know if people realize this. I think people do. I'm just saying. If you don't, Fantastic Four is going to set up so much of the future. Like, there's so many big villains, like
Yeah.
huge villains and characters that come from Fantastic Four. That it's honestly, like, if they had Fantastic Four right off the bat, I guarantee you the villain would not have been Thanos.
Oh yeah.
Because Doctor Doom, Galactus, Silver
Uh-huh.
Surfer, these are huge characters. Silver Surfer, gets redeemed and shit. But still, at first,
Yeah.
these are huge villains or characters that are like main material of the Marvel comics. Most of the time there's a big team up, it's either against Galactus or Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
So if you set these characters up, you're getting the next saga, right? And just that
Yeah.
alone is exciting. But then Fantastic Four is a great team, even if they have horrible movies,
Yeah.
So much potential here, Abby.
I'm really excited.
And it's coming. Hold on, I don't remember. I think it was November of 2024. If I remember correct.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure. There we go. November 6th, 2024. So we got a release date, and that's also very exciting,
Yeah.
It'll come out when we're in college, but that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's okay. I'll call you.
You'll call me. Hey, man, you see that new movie? No.
Yeah, is that a new movie?
I hate Marvel now. Grr. I'm edgy. So I'm like, okay.
My dad, he saw like the last two movies that are coming up. He's like, "You're gonna have to fly back and watch it with me." I'm like, "Dad, I'm gonna be going to school. I can't just leave school to watch a Marvel movie with you in
I'm
Missouri."
leaving. Well, it depends. Wait, when was? It's May 2nd. Yeah, you'd still be on it.
hmm
It's as long as you don't get another Fan 4 stick, which we won't.
Yeah.
People are. I don't know what I'm saying. It's gonna be great. And then of course we get the last two new Avengers movies, capping off the saga and this really short 5-year long saga.
Yeah.
Kang Dynasty, Avengers Kang Dynasty, and Avengers Secret Wars. Actually, Abby, I got the titles of the both Avengers films and the Captain America film the day before Comic-Con or Marvel's Comic-Con panel because they had their
Really?
trademarks leaked. I didn't know when they came out. I was still very excited because I didn't know they were going to come out that soon. But I knew I saw their titles and I didn't even think they were real. They sounded too. I don't know. I don't know. I just saw that they were like fake titles. I thought that they were just getting a bunch of names ready for, and I thought that the next Avengers movie would come out, or at least the final Avengers movie would come out like 2028. But no, 2025.
Yeah.
So yeah, Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars. Obviously, Kang the Conqueror gonna be big villain. He's gonna be going back to the past. He's gonna be like, "Girl, I'm gonna conquer this timeline," and then the Avengers like, "No, don't do that." And then by the end of it, he'd be like, "Girl, you guys are going to Battle World," and I'm like, "No!" And then they're in Battle World, and that's a cliffhanger. And then Secret Wars are like, "We have to fight each other to save the multiverse," and then they do, and then the king dies, and then it's the end of the saga.
Yep.
Those are the two movies. They're both.
That's literally.
Everyone's more excited
predicted.
Everyone's more excited for Secret Wars. Of course they are, but they're both S tiers.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
It is weird. I'm surprised they didn't just do Avengers King Dynasty and then Part 2 like they did with Infinity War. Like originally, they didn't say the title, so they didn't give away, anything.
Yeah.
Because I know people are gonna expect it anyway, but if you say Secret Wars, people already know that King Dynasty is gonna end with them going to Battle World, right?
Yeah.
So it makes it a little less like what's gonna happen, but still very exciting. They're trying. They're gonna, and they're only 5 months apart. By the time, ow, Ow! I just fucking did something on my shoulder. Jesus Christ. Woo.
Oh,
I don't know what I just did, but it really hurt. By the time Avengers King Dynasty goes to Blu-ray, Secret Wars will already be coming out in like a month.
yeah.
And yeah, that's just crazy. And to think, 2 years and 10 months. So that means, Abby, a year and a half they might be filming these movies.
Yeah.
The ending of the saga. It's so weird to think about
That
because
was so weird. Yeah.
it's so soon. When you said, I can't believe it's all gonna be all the way until we're in college. When you implied that, you made it seem like it was far away. No, these are very close, which is also why that's scary when you
I
said we're
know.
gonna
That's
be.
also what's terrifying that we're going to be in college that soon.
But no, the end of freshman year of college, and then our
I
second
know.
year. um,
It's terrifying.
yeah, but yeah, I mean it's exciting. Overall, this Comic Con was great. I expected 3 announcements.
A lot better than we expected.
We got so much more, and I wish we'd end it soon. I mean, it was about an average episode length, but still.
Yeah.
You got any final notes, Abby? Words?
My dad's kind of dumb. And yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Abby's dad. Woo woo. What's his name again?
Nick.
Oh yeah, that's so weird. When you said that, I'm like, really? But then I realized, oh yeah, this is his name because
That is my dad's name.
yeah, that's weird, man. Tell him to change his name, man. Is his full name Nicholas?
Yeah.
Or just is it just Nick? Is that his full
Nicholas?
name?
Yeah.
Hey,
It's Nicholas.
I call him Nicholas, man. Say, hey, what's up, Nicholas?
Yo, Nicholas. Next time you see him, hey, Nicholas, you gotta change your name.
Yeah, man. Hey, Nicholas. Fucking weirdo.
Having the giant phone.
Don't tell him I said that.
Dad, Evan called you weird.
It's a weird ass. Yeah, guys. Abby's dad has a weird fucking. It's one of those like Samsung flip phones that aren't like an old flip phone, but like flip like a book. You know, the screen closes in on
You
itself.
turned into a tablet.
Weirdo. Weirdo. It's so like what does it can you not like can you not touch the center because that can't be finger. I can't read it. There.
Yeah, you can.
There's
It's
nothing
all.
there.
It's all.
I don't understand how that thing works, bro. I don't. How do you? What happens if you close it too hard?
Nothing.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't trust that shit, man.
Well, he has dropped it however many times and
How do you
broken
get a
it.
case for that thing? Is there cases that it like work with
Yeah.
it? That's weird, man.
Yeah.
That's so weird. Anyway, I gotta go because I got to get bitches. See
You do that.
next week. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.